catchphrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break. Give me a break. I want to take a break with that Kit Kat bar.
Chalk up another victory for the human spirit.
Alright folks, this is Brainstorm. It is 10 p.m. on the 4th of May, 2021. A little after 10 anyway. I'm just marking for posterity for this video, for this push that I'm trying to do. I'm still on this road, guys, to 1,000 subscribers, the R2 1K road. At the end of May, May 31st, I would like to, it's Memorial Day actually, I'm going to do a live stream, and we're going to do a sub count reveal. But today, at midnight, and so if I'm doing this at midnight, why am I doing this here now? I wanted to go ahead and do this, take this out of the equation, just kind of mark where I am in my mind and in my desire. At midnight tonight, on May 4th, as soon as it turns May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, for actually kind of appropriate, I'm going to go on a hiatus, guys, for the first time in a while. Complete blackout of all social media, complete blackout of YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all the things. So I do have one Cinco de Mayo video posting tonight at around 11:30 before all that happens. I'm going to, as soon as it hits 12 o'clock, guys, I'm taking a blackout. I'm going to challenge myself to not look at my channel, not look at my sub count, which is now at 724. This morning it was at 725, but that's okay. We learn some, we lose some, especially in the world of YouTube. On our YouTube journeys, we do a lot of different things. The road to 1,000 subscribers began a while back. It's still ongoing, and I believe we'll get there. We either will or we won't. Either way, we've tried our best, and we're doing our best. But I need this a week, guys. 7 days. I'm not going to go on YouTube. I'm not going to upload to YouTube. I'm not going to watch content, comment. I'm not going to... I'm just going to let my mind relax. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do some fasting from social media, and I'm going to see how hard it is. It's Cinco de Mayo. It's May 5th. It's the end of the day. Just got back home from work. I wanted to take a minute. It's not the best video in the world, but how did my first day go? It's kind of silly, I know, to make a big deal out of this. 7 days without social media, 7 days without looking at YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. No TikTok, no nothing. Not a big deal. It wasn't that big a deal. But you know what I did? I want to report what I did. I decided I like to read. I haven't read a book in a while. So during my downtime, during my break time, during the time I usually worry about things other than what I worried about today, I read a book. I started To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I've read this book many times, but I'm like, I want to read it again. So I got a digital download, used a Libby. Got on the Libby on the Play Store, connected to my local library. If you didn't know you could do that, you certainly can. There's a lot of Overdrive. There's a lot of different apps you can get digital books from your local library. Check them out. Like, you don't even have to go. Just check them out digitally. I'm halfway done, and I'm reminded how genius this book was and how much I enjoyed visiting Monroeville once upon a time. I actually got an autographed copy of To Kill a Mockingbird once upon a time. So this is a great book, and I'm really excited about reading again, and I think I'm going to continue reading a book every now and then, and as well as when I get back to YouTube and all the other stuff, maybe do some book reviews, maybe do some reading circles. I don't know. Something that I like, I enjoy, and I like talking about it with other people. Maybe there are other people out there like that. So I spent my first day working and reading a book. Didn't go on social media, but before I kind of signed off at night, before I hit 12:01 last night, I did do one more thing. I went on my YouTube channel and I put my sub count. I hit it. I hit my sub count. Something else I've been wanting to do. Something else I thought that might be interesting to see. So this 7-day period, this trial I'm doing. First of all, I wanted to see if I could do it, you know, and I had to have a reasonable time frame. I don't think I could have done it for a month or something like that. But 7 days, if I can manage that, maybe I can do it a little longer next time. But I'm excited to be back reading a book. That sounds silly, but it's kind of exciting. I have to distract myself anyway, because I keep wanting to go back to my phone. I want to go check my sub count. I want to go check what other people have posted, and I want to respond to comments and all that stuff. Well, you know, it's only natural, I guess. But in my creative side, satisfied with reading a great book. And also, we'll see how that sub count goes. A lot of people think hiding your sub count actually helps your sub count. And I'm excited to see if it grows at all on its own. So we'll see. At the end of the 7 days, we'll check that out. And maybe we'll check it out together. So, end of day 1. In the books. And I didn't break. So I'm happy about that. See, you didn't believe I could do it, right? I know, right. It sounds silly. But that's where we are right now. End of day 2. So it is May 6th. It's Nurses Day, actually. Happy Nurses Day. Belated Nurses Day to all the wonderful nurses out there in our lives. Yeah, it's not been too bad. You know, I get the alerts on the phone. You know, you get the YouTube and the Facebook and all those alerts, and I just sort of don't look at them and just clear them. And it's been a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit more of the pangs of wanting to check, you know, wanting to check that sub count, want to check those comments and all that. And it's funny how you get tied into that emotionally a little bit when you're a YouTube creator. Even if you're doing it for fun, you still want to feel like you're achieving something, that you're progressing anyway. Even if you're spinning your wheels in the mud, you just still want to kind of feel plugged into it anyway. And so it's been hard. I have to admit, it's surprising. It's like I've been saying jokingly, it's like 7 days, a big deal, guys. 7 days you've been having a blackout of all social media. So what? But I challenge you to try it, and it's been kind of peaceful in a way. I feel the pangs, but it's been kind of peaceful. Like this morning, I got up early, like I normally would. Early for me, you know, that's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. You know, I work at night. I got up early, and instead of messing around with the YouTube stuff or Facebook or whatever, I went outside, had a nice walk, a stroll in the woods. I love that. Just kind of looking at the plants and checking out the birds and having a good old time and listening to a book on audiobook. I finished the To Kill a Mockingbird this morning, and then was looking up some audiobook choices on that Libby program that through the local library. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And so I had a good old time doing that, and I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I think that'll be a good way to distract myself as well. So read books, listen to a book. I might even do some writing, some creative writing as well tonight. And end of day 2. It's been not too bad, actually. Just reporting the blog is status quo. So it's actually day 4, May, whatever. Yeah, I lose track of time. But day 3 and day 4 I'm going to do together here, kind of a bunch of vlog together. I worked a lot yesterday. It was Friday. So I got tired, went home, went to sleep. Actually got in bed before 1:30, which is unusual for me. Usually I'm up tinkering around online. So getting more sleep is definitely a positive. I'm feeling a lot more fresh lately. I do feel the kind of the pangs of not checking. I want to check, like I've been saying. I still want to check, but I'm actually more worried that I'm starting to like this. I'm more worried that I won't want to go back, actually. That I won't miss it as much as I think I do. I can't wait till this is over, in a sense, but also I'm enjoying this, new mindset, this new thinking. I finished To Kill a Mockingbird, like I said, and I found the second book that Harper Lee published, To Go Set a Watchman. Go Set a Watchman is interesting so far. I'm listening to it on audio. It's a different book. When it first came out, they were trying to set it up as a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird, but it's obviously not really a sequel so much as continuation of those characters. But doing some little research, I kind of found out that it was written in the 50s before she wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. So it's really just a rough, fresh draft of To Kill a Mockingbird. And the characters, Finch, Scout, Jean Louise is bigger, older, and different. The characters are different. Atticus' character is different. All the situations are different. I won't ruin anything for y'all, but Go Set a Watchman is definitely interesting. If you like To Kill a Mockingbird, it is not going to be the same vein, this monumental Pulitzer Prize winning, work of art. It is good so far, though, and I'm enjoying it. And I think there's a lot of
divided opinions about whether it's as good as Kill a Mockingbird or different and good, or just total abomination, some people think, from what I can tell. So far, I'm not hating on it. Go Set a Watchman. It was published after supposedly being found in a safety deposit box when Harper Lee was almost gone with us from the world. She died in 2016, I think, and they published this in 2015. And some people think that maybe she was kind of tricked into publishing it, that she never really wanted it published until after her death, but they did publish it in 2015. So it's been out a little while now, and I'm sure it's making bukus of money, and an inevitable movie of the week. We'll see, but it's interesting so far. Go Set a Watchman. If you haven't read it or heard it or whatever, you should give it a try if you like To Kill a Mockingbird. It's definitely interesting. I do advise you to read To Kill a Mockingbird or listen to To Kill a Mockingbird, and then immediately read or listen to this one as well, because it does help. So far, it has me anyway. So that's what I've been doing. I've been working, been reading and listening to books, taking long strolls in the woods, and getting to bed early. So not too damaged so far, but I am worried that I won't want to go back to it. That's kind of strange. I never expected that. But that's where I am today after day 3 and 4. Saturday, but I forget what day it is. The 8th, I think? I don't know. I'm getting old, can't you tell? I'm out gray hair. See you next time. So it's May 9th, 5 days into my hiatus, and it's Mother's Day. I come to see my mama. My best way to... happy mama. I know. You're looking good today. I bet you work harder on Mother's Day cooking than you do any other day.
No harder.
No harder. No. You sure are tiny. You sure you're not shrinking? I think she's shrinking. You haven't lost none? You haven't gained none? Oh, she's making dumplings. Making chicken dumplings. That's one of her specialties. Well, just want to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day, belatedly, obviously. And I want y'all to have a good day, because I will. I'll be spending time with her, and then I'll go to work, unfortunately. So, y'all have a great day. Make sure every day you spend time with family and loved ones. So, I just got back home from going to town real quick. Today, May 10th, day 6 in my hiatus from the YouTube, Facebook, social media community. Today, I had actually a day off, and I wanted to take care of some stuff in the yard, but then it rained all day, so that was the greatest excuse just to unplug. And usually on Mondays on my day off, I try to have, get doctor's appointments and get stuff done, try to be productive in my life, the things I need to get done, help other whatever, but today I was able to unplug for the first time in a while and just enjoy resting and piddling around in the house. It rained off and on. I love the rain, but can't cut grass in the rain. Anyway, so I watched this old CW show that I have it caught up on. The 100 used to be on CW, now it's on Netflix. And I probably 2 or 3 seasons worth caught up. That's a pretty good show if you haven't watched it. The 100. But when I was going to town, I guess I haven't been paying attention to the news or anything. But everybody's going nuts, apparently, about some kind of pipeline that's been hacked, and they're like saying there's going to be gas shortages, and there may very well be, but all these people are rushing to the gas stations to fill up their cars, and maybe, that kind of like madness gets catchy, and you think, well, maybe I should do that too. But I think, honestly, in my opinion, that kind of panic really breeds the shortage. So everybody rushes out to get gas, and suddenly there is no gas. And, I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting. But that's not me. But anyway, we'll figure it out tomorrow. See what happens. But we're almost there, guys. I'm eager. I'm eager to get back and see where YouTube land has gone off to without me. I'm sure it did just fine. But anyway, that's what today was, day 6. We'll see you about tomorrow. What happens then? Alright, guys. So, it is Wednesday. The 7 days are over. How do I feel about what happened? I'm getting gas. I found gas, but it's very limiting in what you can get right now because of the
gas shortage, but I didn't run out of gas. I kind of got recharged. This whole process of the 7-day break that I enjoyed. It was interesting that I felt like I almost didn't want to go back to it. So I checked out my YouTube page, and it hadn't really grown any, even hiding the sub count. I think I got 2 new subs in 7 days, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Thank you for subscribing. But what I've rediscovered, I have renewed my energy and my desire to get back in it. And I've come to the conclusion I don't need to publish every day. I don't need to kill myself worrying about this or that and the other. I should just find the fun again. I found the joy and fun again, and just making memories, sharing smiles, and I've had a renewed of energy with myself. I read books, I listened to a book on audio, I even got some creative writing done. You know, I want to work on that novel. I finished a novel years ago, but I need to do a rewrite, a redraft of it, and I get it out there maybe, put it out there see if anybody would be interested in publishing it, or publishing it myself online, who knows. But it is a great book. Maybe I'll share that story with y'all here. But I found the love of creativity again, not just in YouTube land, but also in other things that I really love, and a passion of mine is reading and writing, and just kind of engaging myself intellectually, and that's I found that joy again in that, and I took the time to do that, to occupy myself, to distract myself from things that I usually worry about, and now I found the joy in all of it again, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's hanging in there and having a good time, and I hope to get back full and ready and strong and sharing with y'all and getting back to the world of YouTube again and social media and all that good stuff. So I had a good vacation. I recommend everybody should go unplug for a week every now and then, and maybe I'll do it even longer in the future. But I recommend this for everyone. If you're frustrated, if you are scared or just spinning your wheels and feel like you're getting nowhere, you know, just unplug. Unplug for 7 days. Force yourself to do it. Unplug from social media, not from the internet or everything electronic, unless you want to. But unplug, rejuvenate yourself, you know, reboot the old computer up here, and have a good time. I've enjoyed this process, and I'm going to enjoy even more how many ideas and thoughts and how much energy now I can bring back to my YouTube journey and share with y'all. So thanks for hanging in there, guys. Thanks for indulging me in this process, and I do recommend it for everyone. Y'all have a great day. God bless. See you soon.
Allons-y. I should say allons-y more often. Allons-y. Look sharp, Rose Tyler. Allons-y. And then, it'd be really brilliant if I met someone called Alonzo, because then I could say allons-y, Alonzo, every time.